Melissa Godot told me her ordeal began when she got on the train at the Forest Park de Bolivar station and took her seat.
And when I got on the train, a young lady had approached me and said that she demanded that she needed to sit next to me. So I got up and moved over, and she started saying racial things towards me. And so I got up, moved out of my seat, went towards the door and stood there. And she continued to keep saying these things. And a man that was sitting in front of me started to, say these things as well and egging this girl on. So she got up in my face, took her gloves off, and shoved me and shoved my face up against the door. And, continued to say, I'm going to beat you, and the guy was like, I'm going to beat you too. I told her, please get out of my face, get out of my face. And, people on the train were videotaping it. There was no security, no police, nobody trying to intervene, except for this older man. He was, trying to calm me down and telling me, go on a different train.
Once Melissa got off the train, she contacted St. Louis County Police to report the incident. Police say they're reviewing video that may show what happened.
And I'm just thanking God that, something worse did not happen to me.
You Paid For It has exposed the holes in Metrolink security. Metro does not have its own police force, like many other large cities, like Atlanta, whose MARTA transit system I went to see firsthand. Metro is required by law to contract with local police departments that have little incentive to change the current setup. We told you how much Metro is paying local police, $3.6 million for a total of $4.
And now, beaten and robbed on a Metro train. A gay couple says they were involved in an attack by 12 teenagers, and they say Metro's system failed to help them when they needed it most. Tom Rousey live with their story and how Metro is responding tonight. Tom.
Well, Allison, the Washington Blade first reported this story this morning, and it's getting a lot of attention. This couple tells me tonight they got on the Green Line at West Hyattsville, were involved in the attack, and then they feared for their lives as the train's driver kept making stops. Well, tonight, within the last hour, Metro has put out this. It's a picture of a female suspect in this case. Take a good look at her. They're hunting for her tonight, but they're hunting for numerous other suspects as well.
Went to a Thanksgiving party with my boyfriend.
This man, who asked to just go by his first name, Joey, says it had been a great night until on the Green Line in Maryland he saw a teenage boy being robbed and attacked.
I just wanted the boy to be safe. That's all. I didn't care about me, my life.
I physically see Joey stand up. By the time I had got to him, there was 12 teenagers came out of nowhere that was just jumping on him, kicking Joey in the head.
Calvin, who also asked us not to reveal his identity, says he was able to get Joey to another train away from the teens. Joey hit the train's red button.
And I said, help, we're being mugged.
Then, they say, with the teens still nearby, the train's driver kept making stops and didn't tell them that police were on the way or not.
I just feel that Metro failed us because I felt we fought for our own lives.
A Metro spokesperson says drivers have discretion in such situations, and this driver called police and then kept going to the Shaw station where he knew police were nearby. Joey says the teens mocked both a disability from a stroke as well as his sexual orientation during the attack.
I felt like I was in a horror film. I felt like that person walking through the house trying to escape. That's all I know. It's the scariest thing I've ever dealt with.
This happened a few weeks ago, and Joey says he's still recovering from his injuries. Now, Metro says they've been going through security camera video to try to identify all the suspects, and you saw there earlier, they have identified a picture of one tonight. Reporting live, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
Oh shit!
These reporters just cannot get it right when it comes to racial violence. And let's take these two cases as an example. Both on the St. Louis Metro and the Washington Metro, we have tons of video, tons of stories of black mob violence, pretty much similar to what we see here that happens regularly. And when it happens, the reporters always look into the camera, pretend like they don't know anything about anything. They never connect the dots. They're never saying, oh yeah, this happens a lot here and it's always black on white. Sometimes people die. The story in Washington had a really weird twist. It was so weird only the Washington Post could kind of report it without trying to reconcile how weird it was. So the gay couple on the train, on the Metro in Washington, the handicapped guy was white, his caretaker / boyfriend was black. So he's telling the Washington Post what he saw happen, how he saw his boyfriend, his handicapped boyfriend, go confront a bunch of black people who were robbing another train passenger. And he said, and just as his significant other is about to get into it in a very, very racially volatile and hostile situation, he tells the Washington Post he fell asleep. He didn't see much after that. I don't know why everybody always feels like they have to make up fairy tales when it comes to this stuff. I mean, the gang of the mob of black people, 12 black people on this metro beat the hell out of this handicapped guy. They did not lay a finger on the black boyfriend who was sleeping. Lots and lots of black mob violence on passenger trains and commuter trains all over the country. And, this really kind of hits at the heart of one of the favorite liberal fairy tales, which is we should all live in high rises downtown so we could all just hop in our little trains and go merrily on our way to and from work, to and from nightclubs, to and from our families, all without worrying about it. Lots and lots of video showing what a fairy tale that is, showing how the local papers and local media just do not have what it takes to tell the truth, to keep their audiences safe when they're traveling on these trains to places at times where they have no business being there, when they have no business being there. Document a lot of this and Don't Make the Black Kids Angry. So if you're in our nation's capital, you decide you want to get down with the real people and take in the sights of D.C., you find yourself on the wrong train at the wrong time. Just remember one thing. Don't make the black kids angry.